Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of The Outer Worlds. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today. Things might be a little bit different, not too much, just mostly in terms of ammo amount and maybe a little bit of experience here and there, but I went there. Last episode we found out, was it last episode or a couple of episodes ago, that we found out that, we had one of the books locked behind a door. That was terrible. And also, yeah, we brought the power regulator back home. Yeah, and Ada is waiting for us. We're not going there right now, though. We're going outside. Because the book that was locked behind the door is not locked behind the door anymore. And we can go back to the botanical lab, where everything is basically the same. I did all the side quests, all normal. I explored all the things. I think I might have one Metalock less. Metalock? Magnolock, whatever. The Magnet Lock? Yeah. Fewer, not less, but either way. The point is, I replayed the last little bit so I could get the book before... It's basically getting past the door. I had to replay like 2 hours. Not 2 hours, but like an hour about. So if we go over here and we have the Frightened Engineer, I can return to Thomas. And as you can see, I found the first volume. No, wait, this one. Found the second volume in the Edgewater Cannery. It's just up there. There was also some computers saying things, but we didn't go there, canonically. I saw them. It's not quest related. There were interesting dialogues or interesting things in there, but not canonical, so not in this Let's Play.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
3 of those manuals. Yeah, today's your lucky day, Thomas. I've got those data pads.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
All of them. So I gave him the 3rd one already, as we did on camera. I found the part 1 in the community center archives.
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Hold on, I've got one more.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
Yeah, I found the second part in the cannery.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
He gave me an upgrade, I think. I want to ask you something.
What's on your mind?
Never mind. I guess that's that.
Where are we headed?
We're heading into space. I think we're heading into space. I'm not really sure, but we did complete that quest. Oh, but we also have this one that we didn't complete, and I didn't know if I should have. It's complicated because now the cannery doesn't have energy, and I'm not sure they're gonna come to any conclusion before we leave or something. I'm not really sure where things are going. It's all a wonderful, weird world, this one. So we got an electrocharged surface, an armor mod, gadget. It's a gadget. This mod stuns the damage and damages melee attackers. This effect has a cooldown modification. Cooldown. Right. Also, yeah, we can only have one modification per... Well, we can have multiple modifications per slot, but we can't activate them at the same time. I was told in the comments a while back, in fact, but I've been excited to play this game, and I'm recording. I'm just recording. And, yeah, we're moving. Let's go down south. I'm gonna convince that other dude, that, the barber dude. Barber dude Wentworth, that is a beautiful looking poster right there. And I'm gonna convince him to sell the teeth, I think. These guys are gonna let the sick in there.
The power's out in the whole town. Pipe down.
Can I do something about that? I wonder. I doubt it. I don't think there was an entrance from in there to the outside. Or an exit.
Are you still there?
Either way, let's go talk to the barber, who is upset that the lights are off.
I can't possibly cut anyone's hair in the dark.
Sure. So we have medical over here. You sound like you've had some training. I know a thing or two about medicine. So let's see if I can get something out of that. So I need to go into character and skills, and then we have our medical. Oh, it's almost there. It's almost there. If I can find clothes that increase my medical, which I probably can't. We got tech skills. Wait. What's tech skills? Heck yeah.
What can I do for you?
You sound like you've had some training. I know a thing or two about medicine.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Well, only if one uses the term loosely.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon. And if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
That's pretty good, actually. I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
I found a note.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth.
Yeah.
I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now.
I figured.
Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I'm sure you won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Of course.
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures.
Oh, because he was...
Going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
I didn't even need to convince him. Ask forgiveness from the vicar later.
The good Vicar Maximilian and I have never quite seen eye to eye, but your point is well taken. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Yeah, because I convinced him to get the IOU earlier. I'm told Eugene killed himself. What happened?
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
One of the texts that were inside that little bit in the cannery that we'd never got to on camera was about the drugs, about plague victims, but I didn't read it completely, so I don't know. And yeah, this is this is what happens to the Marauders, as far as I can tell. They're not of their own mind. They basically lose it because of adrenatime. So the town never had to pay a penalty, and that's why what we heard before. About what Phyllis said, anyway.
We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Goodbye. Well, that solves that quest, don't it?
Yeah, huh?
You don't have anything to say about that? Yeah. I'll just make it a habit. Every time she says anything regarding anything, I'll just pop in and say, hi, what's up? Anyway, let's go to Silas, or Silas. Either way, it's a weird name to me, and I don't know. I don't know many things. And Silas is over there? I thought he was over here. The first character we talked to here in Edgewater, I think.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this lady.
Yeah.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
him careful and true? What are you talking about, Silas?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Parvati.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah. I got a question I think I might have.
Yeah?
Have you ever heard any news about the Hope?
The colony ship?
Yeah.
Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
Yeah, because the main question, I think I'm about to go back to it. I'm gonna be straightforward. I don't think they're gonna believe me when I say this. Yeah, the Hope isn't a rumor, it's real. I'm leaving proof.
Alright, easy now. No need to get your hackles up. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
I should probably actually go back to the cantina and talk to the barkeep. I don't understand. They said the colony was expecting us.
Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and Colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble.
Where's the trouble in asking a question?
Trouble's in the asking. Boyd don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I.
Let's change the subject then.
Something I can do for you?
Not in the questions. We need to talk about Eugene.
Yeah? What about him?
You first. I know you buried him.
Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about?
His solid gold teeth could be worth something if you pulled them out.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away, vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
Right. Well, I'll keep an eye out for them, I guess.
Let me know if you find anything.
Okay, I'll see you around. Wait. Okay, he can't get the... You can't very well get the teeth if the body's not there. How am I supposed to know? I never saw bodies. What? How am I? Maybe I need to talk to him and he's gonna be like, I can't because of the things.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
Yeah, I told you about the Hope before. Don't give me lip. Shut up. About the fees you wanted?
You run into any trouble?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, sort of. I'm all done. Paperwork, fees, and signatures.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
I went out of my way for you.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
I was hoping for something more tangible.
Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Sometimes. Abernathy was trying to hide his illness, by the way. Even though he doesn't have one, I think.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague?
Wait,
That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
am I mistaken on who it is? Oh, yeah, no, I'm not, actually. Yeah, Abernathy is the guy that thinks he's sick, but we don't really know. He was convinced you knew.
What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Okay. Well, I guess, I think he's gonna be reported. It's another nail in the coffin of the whole... Just stick the hell together, man. Oh, boy, for the whole town. Anyway, let me ask you about something else.
Yeah?
I guess that's that. I don't know what's gonna happen with the body, though. You didn't really tell me about where it would be, and I don't see any obvious new graves. They all seem pretty fresh to me, though, to be honest. Certainly if it was new, Epitaph pending calculation. What? Okay, well, that's a thing that just happened over there. Either way, the point is, I don't know that we'll see any marauders anywhere anytime soon. Whatever happened to that guy? Maybe it's gonna come back later and, you know, just sort of be a quest that we do later. I don't know if we're gonna come back. It'd be interesting if we come back over here. The game certainly sets up the story as being something, you know, more to come, but it'd be interesting if, like, we go to another world and come back. I hope that's the case, because I've never seen a game like that. You know, like Knights of the Old Republic or something, where you visit a planet twice. Well, actually, Knights of the Old Republic 1, you do, in the second one, too. You visit one planet twice, but that's because it's main story.
Power's gone. Law knows how long. Looking to get drunk? Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. We'll get you mostly drunk at half the price. Spacer's choice.
I just felt like chatting.
Go ahead.
I've been asking around. No one seems to know anything about the Hope.
The Hope? No, I've never mixed a drink by that name. I could get you a rum and something if you like.
That's nice.
Wait, no, never mind. We're all out of something.
Oh. I'm not talking about a drink. I'm from the Hope myself. We talked about this.
You feeling a bit flushed?
Yeah.
Look, why don't you go set yourself down in the corner before you get all tangle-footed?
The Hope's out there somewhere with hundreds of thousands of other colonists.
Would you keep your voice down? You're gonna get the whole cantina written up. The Hope's folklore, all right? 60, 70-year-old folklore by now. The board don't approve of spreading seditious rumors and falsehoods. You're inviting trouble talking that way, and I don't want a part of it.
I'm sure you don't. You sound scared.
Look, either shut your gob or stick a drink in it. We're done talking about this.
Yeah. Never mind. I was pushing her on purpose. I knew full well that she was going to be upset about it. Hey, Parvati.
Something you need?
Nope. I really thought that I was going to be able to ask about her parents, but she talked already about it a little bit. Anyway, let's not have our... Well, actually, you know what? Let's keep this thing on for the moment. And let's go to our ship. Right there. I never did go up there, did I? The landing site, absolutely. I might actually benefit from going up there. From to the north. Is it to the north? Yes, it is. Yeah, let me go and check there very quickly. I clicked the wrong key for making the screen fade out. I clicked the right key now, but it is a point of no return. I should have remembered. I should have figured as well that it was a point of no return. Anyway, let's go back to Ada. Max is here. He doesn't talk. Well, the Unreliable. Wait, the Reliable is supposed to be called the Reliable. Triangulum Colony, 2325. That's recent, I think. I'm not... I've seen the date this game takes place. Oh, things are still sealed. Okay, that explains why Max is still down here. I'll get to you in a little bit, Max.
Captain.
Hi.
I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power.
Yes.
I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
Okay. Why'd you hate them? I love the controls. Everything's so great. Everything's so cool, and I have a captain's chair, and the captain's chair can do this. Oh, that's great. I wish my chair did that.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I have installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's get out of here. Against all odds, the Unreliable takes...
A communication request
Flight.
from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Oh, it's Phineas. Good. I've been waiting to hear from him.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I will not talk to you about my drippage. I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Well, that one time anyway. Also, I can slow down time. That's another thing.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
How much do you want to bet that the golden bullet that he seems to think the Hope is? He's not a golden bullet at all. How much do you want to bet the game is setting itself up as that? Because he sounds very naive. To me, he sounded super naive just then. Oh, the board has been running these people to their bones, and they're very bad, and now people can't eat or something. But the people in the Hope are very smart. I'm sure they're gonna be better. Does that sound like it makes sense? I mean, I'm not saying that we should leave the people in the Hope just there, especially from a character perspective. I'm sure our character would have relationships with some of them. I don't know. It's hundreds of thousands of people. I'm sure there's some family members in there and whatnot. Not that I expect the game to actually, throw that in our face or anything. It's because it's pre-game and it's like what up to us. We could be drifters or whatnot. It doesn't matter. But the point is, I don't know. It sounds like a golden bullet to me, and yeah, we'll see. So Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit at the Groundbreaker. She can, okay, well, it's a nav key to land on a planet. Wait, why do I need a nav key to land on a planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions.
Oh, it makes sense.
The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Culkelly.
Oh, yeah. That makes total sense. What's stopping me from just leaving Halcyon altogether, though?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together.
There's also another...
None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the Hope.
I would also like to know what Halcyon is in itself. Is it the system? Is it, like, the main planet? I don't know. Well, we'll figure it out with time. That doesn't really matter for the moment. The other problem of leaving Halcyon altogether, though, would be... Where would we go? Like, we just go to another star and, well, I'm here. What now? It's just rocks in space. Probably, anyway. What about this Gladys person? How do I know I can trust her?
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Can't I land somewhere outside Stellar Bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Culkelly.
Oh, I've been tested. Okay, fine. I'll go have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming.
Thank you.
By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Oh, that sounds lovely. You want to explain what a holographic shroud is?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
People actually fall for this? It seems far-fetched.
Ha 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 ha! The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
That's a good point, actually. It's probably just a stealth boosting item, which would make this a lot more reasonable. You mentioned this thing has limitations, though?
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely.
Oh.
Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
That actually makes a lot of sense. if things like there's some light shaping devices that sort of act like cloaking devices under development, basically for military use and stuff like that. But movement is usually the big problem. But it's all about the approach, right? It's like if you can just stay still and use it only when you need to stay still, well, it works, sort of. I mean, a little bit. Why do I need a gadget for this, though? Couldn't I just steal a uniform or something?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Oh, thank you. Well, that's good, I suppose. How the hell does the hologram sweeten my breath, though?
Science, that's how.
I love it. I'll put it to good use. Thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Oh, I will. I will, but we are leveling up, and we're ending the episode before that, because for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been The Outer Worlds. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. We're in space, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.